During al-Walid's time, the Muslims conquered the Iberian Peninsula and the Indian subcontinent. In addition, the Muslims started conquering Central Asia, in particular Transoxiana, a very important region of Central Asia. In 706 CE, Qutayba ibn Muslim conquered the important city of Bukhara. In 711 CE, the Berber commander Tariq ibn Ziyad conquered the Iberian Peninsula with Berber troops. Around 711 CE, Iberia was ruled by the Visigoths. They controlled the fort of Ceuta in Morocco. Count Julian, the leader of the fort, plotted with Musa bin Nuzair to attack Andalus, Iberia, the Visigothic kingdom. Musa bin Nuzair chose Tariq bin Ziyad as the leader of the army that was going to attack Andalus. Tariq landed with his troops in Andalus and proceeded to burn all his ships as a way to encourage the soldiers to be courageous and brave and to let them know that there was no way back. The rock at where they landed is called Gibraltar, Jabal al-Tariq, today. Tadmir, the commander-in-chief of the Visigoths, was in the area with a large army and fought a battle with the Muslims. The Visigoth army was defeated. Tadmir went to warn the Visigothic king of this new threat to their kingdom. The Visigothic king gathered a huge army and went to confront Tariq and his troops, who had been conquering cities and towns as they went along. The armies met, fought a battle, and the Muslims were victorious. After that, the Visigothic king fled with his green-clothed horse, and his army followed him. Musa bin Nuzair sent a letter to Tariq after the battle congratulating him and ordering him to stop his advance. Tariq decided to continue his conquest because he thought this was better. In 712 CE, while besieging Cordoba, Tariq left one of his generals in charge and went on to conquer Toledo, which was the main city of the Visigoths. Around 712 CE, Musa bin Nuzair reached Al-Andalus with 18,000 soldiers. Musa and Tariq went on to conquer many cities. Some of the clauses in the treaties they made with the Christians stipulated that the Christians would enjoy religious freedom, churches would be protected, Christians would not prohibit anyone from becoming Muslim, and civilians were not to be harmed. In 712 CE, Muhammad ibn Qasim conquered the regions of Sindh and Punjab in the Indian subcontinent. The Great Mosque of Damascus was built by Al-Walid. It is one of the oldest surviving mosques in the world. It was built between 709 to 715 CE. In 715 CE, Al-Walid died and was succeeded by Sulaiman, which became the next Khalifa. In 716, Si'a Musa bin Nuzair died, and his son Abdul Aziz became the first Emir of Andalus. They were appointed by the Khalifa, and they were known as Amirul Andalus. The first act of Emir Abdul Aziz was to declare that any slave who became Muslim and had a non-Muslim master would be freed. Thousands of slaves became Muslim and free. This act greatly increased the population of Muslims in Andalus. Around 716 CE, Emir Abdul Aziz married the widow of Larzik, a Christian. Other Muslims also started to marry Christian women, settle in cities and towns along with Christian populations, and used Christians as administrators of cities. As a result, the Muslims of Al-Andalus were tied, related, and intertwined with the Christian population. In 716 CE, during the rule of Sulayman, there was yet again another unsuccessful attempt to conquer Constantinople. Sulayman made a wise decision when he decided to choose as the next Khalifa his cousin, Umar ibn Abd al-Aziz. After Sulayman died, Umar would become the next Khalifa in 717 CE. He would be a great Khalifa and would be considered the fifth rightly guided Khalifa.